Wow, we've come some 3 months, some 90 something days into 2021, and it's so good to be alive, right? It is. Yeah, welcome to the Real Talk podcast with your only host, your regular host. My name is. Yeah, my name is. I can't hear you. My name is. Oh my goodness. Of course, my name is Brother, and welcome again to the Real Talk podcast. So, what are we talking about today? Let me see. Okay, so someone asked me recently, how am I able to stay positive? Oh my god. I was like, oh really? Am I positive? Okay. Wow. So anyways, I decided to talk about it. How this change has really been in the last couple of years, really, the last 2-3 years. It has been a really steep rise. Like the trajectory has been really steep, right? Instead of going over all those years, but these last few years has been just whew, right? And I'm not going to tell you that it's always been me being positive, right? But one thing that I've realized, and one thing that I do, is to let the negative speak, be only inside, and let what I speak forth be as positive as can be. Sometimes I sleep. Sometimes I say stuff that may not sound negative, but they're not that positive either. And then I have, and then because I also have insisted for myself that only people that I allow into my space are people that are positive. Man, the level of toxicity, right, is so high that it's so important for each individual to determine the kind of people that they want in their space. And at the end of the day, you realize that some people may not want you in their space because they may think that they may just feel that you're not the kind of positive person, the kind of person that they want in their space. You need to let that be, and not be that entitled to think, why would they do this to me? So it will hurt. It may hurt. Let me just say it hurt because, man, you think some things would happen and you think you're all good and all that, and then somebody still dumps you. They have the right to dump you. It's part of life, right? That's the entitlement thing that we're not doing. You get, we're not entitled to anybody's friendship or anything. So if they decide that they don't want you anymore in this space, let it go. You also most likely will also take stock of what it is that you have, what it is that you want to go to, and then decide that this kind of person may not work in your space, right? And then you'd have to give them space, give them room, just so you can be able to fill your space with the kind of people, the kind of positive minded people that you feel would work better for where it is you are, based on your mindset, and where it is you're going, based on your aspirations. That's fine. And those are two major things that I've done for myself, is watch what I speak, and then watch who I allow into my space. It's very key. It's part of what gives my peace of mind, and it's not like every time it's gonna work out. You still find yourself in situations that would try you, would really try you, would make you question if you even have any it'll make you question all sorts of things, question your self-esteem, question your self-confidence, question your ability to do right, question your ability to know what to do, question your skills, your talents, question even maybe you'd end up telling yourself maybe you're stupid and all that because of whatever situation that it is that you find yourself and all those things and all as it is. But what I just do is just make sure that I keep my space as pure as possible, and one last thing that I do for myself is I started an affirmations thing for myself, and I'd say this, because I'm hoping that this would help, this would help you somehow, is that I wrote out, a bit of things that I would like to see myself do, like to, not just material things, but in terms of character building, in terms of how I want to see myself, how I want to be, how I want, basically for myself. Has nothing to do with trying to change any other person, but basically for myself, and I wrote down, one of the things that I did again was that for the first few days, I think for the first 8 days or so, so what I did is I wrote down, and it ended up being about 4 pages of about 40 leaves, the 40 leaves are 4 pages, I ended up writing this thing word for word for 8 days, and every subsequent day I ensure that I read it at least once a day to myself. It's best to read it in the morning, but again, these things take time to super glue in our daily lives, so yeah, that's one of the things again I do. And also the good things that I used to do, that were really helpful for me at some point that I've stopped doing, like reading, and also getting back to a place of reading, reading positive stuff, reading whatever kind of genre or category of books I'm reading. Ensure that it's something that builds me, something that makes me happy. And I think top of the list is that I found that these days, like, I am genuinely happy, not just for my friends. I find that I'm just happy whenever I come across anyone who's doing well, who's succeeding, who's getting stuff done for themselves. Some things would happen to you and just want to dampen your positivity, your positive space here. So just keep doing it. Keep looking for people who admire you for who it is that you are, and who appreciate you for who it is you are. I have an amazing family. I have an amazing set of friends. They love me to pieces, and I'm grateful for that. And I love them, and I can't say it enough of how blessed I am to have them in my life. So yeah, do this for yourself. The happier it is that you are, the happier it is that your space becomes, and last now you go win. Anyway, that's all I have to share. I do wish you all the best, and I hope that this period, this Easter period, it brings out the best, for you, your goals, your reach, your aspirations, and then brings us to a fantastically new level in our lives. Cheers, guys. Love you all. Bye.